Although South Africa's economy has continued to stagnate, Capitec has managed to register 2.5 million new clients in the financial year. This takes its client base to 13.9 million. That's nearly 14 million. The strong growth in customers in the financial year under review saw the group's profits then surge as much as 19% to 6.3 billion rand. Gerrie Fourie, the CEO of Capitec, joins us via Skype. Mr. Fourie, thank you so much. Really appreciate the time. It's an interesting time to be able to gain so many customers in a difficult time. How would you say you've been able to do it?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think it's a testimony of our business model. I think we've always said we will focus on simplicity and transparency. And I think, it's actually the second year in a row that we've actually acquired more than 2 million clients. So for us, it's just saying to ourselves that our client base really enjoy the fact that we've made banking very simplistic and transparent.
Yeah, in a time like this, when you've also seen things like the South African Reserve Bank offer out as much in terms of liquidity, pushing down interest rates, what are you now going to offer in a time like this to your consumers, whether it be in the form, in the form of relief of any kind? What is it that you're now trying to do and trying to talk about?
Yeah, I think there's two components that we are focusing on. The first one is to create a very unique digital experience, so the client is very comfortable sitting at home and to be able to do all types of banking on his digital platform. Yeah. And I think the second one is people that's taken out a loan, businesses and individuals, to be able to assist those clients to say, how can we actually help them reschedule those loans, do a payment break, or even use insurance. So it's a combination. For us, it's very important to look at each client on a client-by-client basis and to work out a solution that actually works for each and every client.
Yeah. Do you think business changes after this? When I talk business, I mean banking business in particular. Do you think the way you kind of do things from here on in has to be altered, or have you sort of been ready for this sort of thing anyway in the meantime?
No, I think the COVID lockdown has learned us how to change your business model completely. I was talking to our people at our call centers 3-4 weeks ago, and we were talking about operating from home, and they said it can't be done. Today, we've got 1,200 people in our call centers, and bar 37, all of them are working from home, and it's all just as effective as always. If I look at our branches, we've converted our branches in call centers where clients can phone in and they can do all their transactions, what they normally do in a branch. So I think businesses for sure is going to change radically. And I think that is the challenge, is how you apply your mind and use the opportunities in these trying times.
Yeah. How's the slowdown going to impact your business, though? And I mean, a slowdown just in business in general, right? Not necessarily just in fees, but certainly businesses struggling, consumers struggling as well. A stagnant economy that might fall at 6% as well. How's that going to impact your business now?
Yeah, I look at it two ways. I think there's a short term and there's the long term. For the long term, if your fundamentals are right, your disciplines are right, and you're executing on your strategies, you should recover from this. We're very conservative in our capital, so our liquidity is good. But I think, short term is going to be difficult. We're in very difficult, stormy waters, but we will manage through it, and I'm confident we'll get through it.
Yeah. Just wanted to ask you very finally then, I suppose, the carry through with regards to the cut in interest rates. Has that gone all the way through to consumers? How are you managing sort of, because it's a big cut and there's also liquidity that's been thrown out by the Reserve Bank. How are you managing that for consumers to be able to say, yes, I can go to my bank and I will get this? Is it just a mere conversation? Are you just doing it automatically? What exactly is that process?
Well, I think a very good example is the 1% repo cut this morning. We already had a ExCo meeting this morning very quickly after that, and we are only going to cut our interest rate on our savings account with 0.5%. So we're actually giving 0.5% through to our clients to encourage them to save during these periods. And I think that's the way we do business. Not to look at ourselves, but to look at what is the best for our clients. So I think that is the approach that we've always taken.
Gerrie Fourie, I think that's a great move. Well done. Congratulations again. And hopefully another bright year we'll see, despite the scenario that we're currently facing. Gerrie Fourie, the CEO of Capitec Bank, there joining us via Skype.